And with this particular sentence, the whole concept of numerology changes. You must have thought, is there any kind of meaning behind my date of birth? And how does this numerologist says that your date of birth impacts your life? What is the way? What are the processes? Today we are going to talk about it. Jai Mata Di everyone. This is Animesh Rajput from Authentic Astro, and today we are going to talk about how does your date of birth impacts your life. Well, today let's begin with what is the date of birth and what are its actual characteristics. So now let's move on to our board and let's talk about how does the date of birth actually works. What is the process behind it? Well, for example, your date of birth is something like 24 December 1997. Okay, so what are the actual impacts of these particular numbers? In what way these numbers are affecting your life? Well, you must have heard about two different numbers which are birthday number, right? And the second one is life path number. Please don't mind my writing. Life path number. Well, what is the birthday number? Birthday number is this. This particular thing is your birthday number. And what is the life path number? Life path number is the total sum of these whole date of birth. So what is the total of 24/12/1997? So for example, I am adding all these numbers just randomly, but there is a different process of how to calculate life path number that we will cover up in some another video. Okay, so today let's add up these numbers and then we will see what is the total number we are getting. So we have 2 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 7. Okay, and what is the total? 2 plus 4, that is 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 9 19, 19 plus 9 19 plus 9, that would be 19 plus 9, that would be 28, 28 plus 7, 28 plus 7 would be 35. So the total is 35, which we will add up further and then we will get 8. So the birthday and life path number which we got is birthday number, we will call it BN, that is 6, because 2 plus 4 is equal to 6, and LPN, that is life path number is 8. So now we will talk about how these all numbers are affecting your life. Now the numbers which we got is birthday number, which is 6, and life path number, which is 8. So these two numbers, focus carefully, these two numbers are the most important numbers in your date of birth. Your date of birth is 24/12/1997. Okay, this is your date of birth and this is your birthday number and this is your life path number. This has a different way of affecting your life, and these two affect your life in a different way. Well, if we talk about birthday number, so birthday number is you. Okay, understand this thing. Birthday number is the person. Birthday number is the person. Okay, birthday number is the person, and life path number is the way of life, or it's the situation of life he or she would be going through, or she will go throughout his or her lifetime. That is the life journey. Okay, so life path number will be the life journey of that person, and birthday number is the person, the characteristics of the person. So this is how the birthday and life path number impacts your life. Yes, apologies for intervening in between. I hope you guys are enjoying the video, but there is a big announcement. We are going to start our astronumerology course completely in English from 15th September 2025. So if you are interested, kindly register your seat as soon as possible because we have very limited spots. If you have any doubt, you can call on this number or WhatsApp. Our team will definitely assist you. Thank you so much. Please, let's continue. So now we will discuss about some points which are very important when we are understanding the whole system of date of birth, if we are talking in terms of numerology. Well, what is numerology? You must have heard about numerology is a science which understands or which learns, which talks about the impact of date of birth, or which talks the impact of numbers in a person's life. This is the basic definition we will get, or you will get over the YouTube or on Google or on Instagram, anywhere. If you will search about what is numerology, well, people call it numerology as occult science. That means it is not that much factual or something like that. But if we actually go with the science, then we will understand that the whole world, right? The whole world works on three bases, right? Energy, frequency, and vibration. Okay, you must have heard about Nikola Tesla, right? Everyone knows him. Nikola Tesla once said that if you want to know the secret of universe, you must understand the language of energy, frequency, and vibration. And if we talk about how does numerology works, then we will need to understand the power of frequency. The more and more, you must have heard this proverb. It's in Hindi कि आप जितना ज़्यादा झूठ को आप अगर बहुत ज़्यादा बोल देते हो तो वो सच लगने लग जाता है. The more you say a lie, it becomes a truth, right? So this is how the frequency of numbers actually work. How this proverb is so much true is because of the frequency. If you will increase the frequency, it will actually make its impact. So in earlier time, the impact of numbers was not that much because the frequency was very less. But now in this contemporary world, in the current scenario, every single thing we have is working on the basis of numbers. Either we talk about your date of birth, either we talk about your mobile number, your name, or your house number, your vehicle number, whatever you think about, you can think about, it all works on the basis of numbers. Even your employee card number or your bank account number, your debit card number, your PIN code, everything. Okay, so how does this whole date of birth, well, we just just got through some other topic in between, but that was very important to understand the actual ecology of numbers and the particularly date of birth. Okay, so let's talk about how let's talk about our first question, which was how does birthday number impacts your life. Well, birthday numbers create a frequency in your life. Okay, because you are born on a certain number, that means at this moment I will take an example of this particular number only. Let's say 24, 12 and 1997. So now we will first think about this 24. So this is you. Okay, this is you. So whatever the characteristics of 24 would be, that means 24 has a tendency of improving luxury in their life. They live a very lavish life. They they care about people too much, and there are certain moments when they know how to make people work, how to command people. They don't easily do their work on their own. They easily find people who can work for them. So this is a specific quality of this particular date of birth. Okay, and the frequency is the kind of frequency this particular 2 has created and this particular 4 number has created. When you will understand in further videos we will talk about the characteristics of 2, and then we will talk about the characteristics of 4. And when you will add up 2 plus 4, that would be 6, you will also realize the characteristics of 6. So this whole thing, right, 2 plus 4 plus 6, these all numbers impacts your life according to their own characteristics. Okay, and then we will move on to month. Well, one month has its own role. If you must have if you are into numerology, if you have seen some videos, you must have heard about two different grids. Okay, the first one is Losho grid. Okay, that is 4 9 2 3 5 7 8 1 6. This is the Losho grid. Okay, and the another one is Chaldean grid. Okay, that is 3 1 9 6 7 5 and 2 8 4. These are the two grids you must have heard about. People also call it Vedic grid. This is Losho grid only. This is known as Chaldean grid, Vedic grid, and the actual name is Sapharial grid. Okay, so when we will understand the impact of month and year and the complete date of birth, we will first make the grid, and then we will understand its impact. But if we erase all this data, right, if we just erase all this data and if we will just talk about the birth date, then also we have the power to predict a lot of things about the person depending on the characteristics. Okay, so here are the things. Let me just point it out first. The first point is that it creates. Okay, I am giving the answer to the first question: how does the birthday number impact your life? It creates your characteristics. Okay, the first and the most important one: it creates your characteristics. Whatever the traits, or you can say traits or personality, all those things come up in this particular point. It creates your characteristics and traits. Whatever traits you have, okay, how you think, how you behave, what are the values you have, what are the beliefs you have, the belief system you have made, the kind of lifestyle you live. So all those things work on the basis of your date of birth. That can be easily predicted by the frequency of the numbers in your date of birth. Second most important thing is it defines the way you the way you are going to actually live your life. That means the way, the whole journey you are going to make, we can predict with the particular numerology. The numerology, the date of birth has impacts on that too. But if you want to know this more specifically, you must go with the astrological part. But in numerology there are certain points like the pinnacle number, right, and challenge number, and personal year, PY number, personal month, PM number, personal day, PD number, and even PH, personal hour number. So these numbers which comes out of your date of birth, okay, these numbers are calculated on the basis of your date of birth. That is, for example, here we were talking about 24/12/1997. So these the calculation of these date of births will come on the basis of your date of birth. Now another thing is which we can understand with the help of your date of birth or the manner in which your date of birth impacts is how do you think. How do you think? Are you an overthinker? Do you usually think about your past? Do you usually think about more about your future? Do you think more about how people think about you? So all these things can be predicted by your date of birth. Okay, so this is the whole concept, how your date of birth is actually going to impact your life. Well, if you will talk to me, I would say the date of birth does not impact your life. It actually helps in reading your life. Yes, that is the most important thing where most of the numerologists fails to answer the natal. That means the client. Numerology does not impacts. Oh, sorry, I don't numerology. It's your birth date. Your birth date. Okay, your birth day does not impacts your life, but it helps in reading about your life. About your life. And with this particular sentence, the whole concept of numerology changes. Well, most of the numerologists or most of the people think that numerology actually helps you in improving your lifestyle. Well, something can only improve your lifestyle if it can impact your life. But if you will realize that numerology is just a language, is just a method to read your life, okay, then you will understand that numerology cannot change your life. But as we know, it defines our characteristics just by adjusting the frequency of numbers. We can actually work on improving your good traits and degrading your negative traits, and on the basis of those traits you can improve your life. I hope this whole thing, this video, this definition would have changed your perception about how does numerology actually works. So if you like this video, do give a thumbs up, okay? And if you have any query at any particular point, just give a time stamp with your comment and put your question in the comment box. I will definitely answer your queries. Slowly I am going to talk more about numerology, and I also want to tell you that we are going to start an astronumerology course completely in English. Yes, earlier we were teaching in Hindi only and it was taught by Rajiv sir, the founder of Authentic Astro, but now we are going to start our first batch of English classes, right? So if you are interested in learning numerology in English, then you should connect with the number visible on the screen. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Do subscribe our channel for further videos, and in our next video we will talk about numbers and a lot of things which can improve the way you think about numerology, and so that you can utilize numerology to actually improve the life of yours and people around you. Jai Mata Di.